This is Philip from Fire Axe TV, bringing you another live plane spotting from the Howard Hamilton International Airport. The first arriving flight you see here, it's an Embraer 120 coming out of Grand Turk. And we will catch a few flights today. It's not as busy as on a Saturday. It's a wet morning. Skies are hazy, but planes are still flying. And so we are able to bring you some plane spotting today. So you can see a JetBlue already on the ramp, arrived from JFK this morning. And you could see an ATR beside it. Didn't arrive this morning, but it was there overnight parked. And you are now seeing the just arriving Embraer 120 out of Grand Turk. The eastern side of the ramp is kind of empty today, as you can see. The taxis are in their place, waiting to get business to transport guests to the resort. But if you notice, a pan of the southern ramp over there is basically full of private jets. You can see there. Way to the corner there is a jet. And you can see Eastern Air that came in yesterday is still there. And quite a bit of private jets are there. So this is Inter-Caribbean, Embraer 120. It's a low. It's a control tower there. Another view of the southern ramp. I see one person joining. Welcome to the live. Please like and share so that others will see the contents that we are sharing. It's plane spotting today on a wet Sunday morning, coming to you from Fire Axe TV. Of course, I'll show you a few flights today. I'm expecting an ATR from Kingston. I'm expecting an Embraer 120 from Nassau. I'm expecting 2 Global Express and then Bahamas Air. Quite a few flights will be coming in this morning. So I'm here standing by to bring you these arrivals. And of course, you might see a few departure in the process. But in the meantime, we're just standing by. As you join the live, and here is one of the first landing coming in. and it's on the ground safely. And that's the ATR out of Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. Just touched down, coming out of Kingston, Jamaica. Taxiing. Safely landed. As you join, I ask you to share the live so we can spread it as wide and as far as we can, that others will see what we're sharing at Fire Axe TV. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I go live. You will be right there with me. So the first arrival there that we have seen is the ATR 43 coming out of Kingston, Jamaica. It's going to its parking area to disembark. There you have it. JetBlue, you can see there is being boarded. So that will soon be departing as well. You can subscribe to the channel at fireaxe_TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. And enjoy this Sunday morning live. Plane spotting. Coming to you from the Howard Hamilton International Airport in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. You're viewing this live on Fire Axe TV. I see 13 persons on the live already. Please share, 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 that others will see what we are viewing. Thank you everybody for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the live. As you join, text me and tell me where you're viewing from. The last time I went live, I had persons from Indonesia, from Greece, from Ukraine, from Jamaica, from USA. Quiet Sunday morning, but we will spot a few planes. If you notice, the windsock there is flat, so it means that there is basically no wind. There is basically no wind. We expect the Amber 120 coming out of Nassau in another 10 minutes or so. And then we're expecting 2 Global Express. Those are private flights. And then we'll have a few commercial flights. Here's a small aircraft coming out of the southern part of the ramp. That's a private FBO taxiing out on this wet Sunday morning. Heading to the runway in preparation for departure. There you have it. Little citation. Passing the windsock that is flat. Heading to the threshold of the runway. There it is. So this is our vantage point from which we do our plane spotting. So you can have a very good view. There are 27 persons on the live. 28. Please like and share. Like and share. Thank you for sharing. And as you come on, tell me where you're viewing from. I'm coming to you live from Providenciales, Turks and Caicos, the beautiful by nature island. The small craft has made its 180, you can see it there. And it's ready to start its descent down the runway. And it has started. And it's coming down slowly. It's gaining momentum. It's gaining momentum. As you see right there. The nose wheel is up already and it's off the ground. And there it is. Citation departing. So that's the first departure we have seen. And that's after 14 minutes of the live. We have seen an arrival. We have seen a departure. Not as busy as usual on this rainy morning, but we still have some contents to share with you. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for joining my live. I know you have choices, and so the fact that you stopped by on FireAxe TV, I must express my gratitude. Thank you, everyone. Please remember to tell me where you're viewing from. The skies and clouds, or the cloud cover the sky, so it's hard to see the landing lights when they're coming in now. So we will only see them when they are close up to us or almost landing. But still under the condition, I have decided to give you some plane spotting this morning. Hope you will enjoy it as I enjoy bringing it to you. Another glimpse of the southern ramp. All parked aircraft. Let me give you a glimpse of the taxi stand. There's a full view of the taxi stand with all the taxis parked, ready and waiting. And you could see the main road there coming down to the airport. The entrance to the airport is not even too busy this morning. Here we go back to concentrating on the ramp. We're keeping an eye on JetBlue. It's being boarded, and it seems as if it will be the next flight to be departed. I see some notification of new subscriber. I will, after the live, go and respond to you and thank you. But I'm thanking you now. But I'll also subscribe to your page, whomever that was, because I didn't see the name. But thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. I will return the subscription to you as soon as I'm off the live. Thank you so much. So I'll give you approximately an hour of plane spotting today. And in so doing, you'll see a couple of landings and a couple of departures. As we patiently wait, the ramp is now quiet, but we will see a few activities momentarily. Quite a few aircrafts in the parking area of this FBO. And even though it's raining, you can see the glare of the sun fighting its way behind the clouds. Not coming out, but you can see the glare fighting its way through. Ground handlers are still busy doing what they need to do. And look at that windsock. It is so flat. Let me give you a close-up view of the windsock. Look at that. You can see the rain coming down. But the windsock is so flat. It means absolutely no wind is blowing. I mean, wind is blowing, but I mean, wind speed. It's like zero. And you would know by now, as I've said on the channel many times, the wind factor is very good for the landing and taking off of each aircraft. Because the planes, they do land in the direction of the wind, so the wind gives it a pushback. So it helps with stopping the plane. And also when they're taking off, they take off in the direction of the wind, against the wind, because it push back and build thrust on the engines. So both ways the winds are good. Here's another landing of a small aircraft. It's on the ground now. You can see there. As I said, it's hard to see the landing lights because of the cloud. So we're mostly seeing the aircraft when they have landed. This is going to the private FBO. Normally this plane would taxi in that taxiway that is just passed, but because the area is wet, they are taking precautions. So it's gonna make its 180 here and then turn around back to the gate it just passed. There you see it. It's made its 180. I'm seeing 81 persons on the live. Let's push it to 100. Let's push it to 100. Like and share, like and share. Let's push it to 100. There it is parking, heading to the parking. You can see one engine is off and it's throttling in. Thank you for liking the live and for sharing also. And please say where you're watching from. You're viewing this live on Fire Axe TV, and I am Philip, your host. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your viewership. To all my subscribers, thank you for your support continually. And for those who have not subscribed as yet, you can do so at fireaxe_TV. I'll appreciate your subscription. And at the end of the live, I will find your channel on YouTube and I will also subscribe to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the ATR here is being boarded as well. So that will soon be departing too. We just hit 100 views. Thank you. Thank you for helping me to hit 100 views. Also like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell that when I am on, you will be notified. The mantra of my channel is where training meets travel. So on this channel, we only produce fire service training, plane spotting, travel, and some sightseeing. No politics, no gossip, strictly professional videos that we're putting out. Hope you are enjoying them and will continue to enjoy them. And thank you for your viewership. And Eastern Air is preparing to go. The engines are on. It's getting ready to go. And it's taxiing out. There you have it. Eastern Air being taxied. And before it, there's also a small craft. So we will see two departure here. Here is Eastern Air. The Citation have hit the runway and is taxiing down to the threshold. Eastern Air is coming across the runway and will be taking up position on the main ramp. And so after the Citation departs, then Eastern Air can depart afterwards. Hi Gabay, PH. Welcome to my live. Thank you for watching. Where are you watching from, Gabar? I'm bringing to you this live from Providencialis, Turks and Caicos. Tell us where you're watching from. Eastern Air is making its way to the holding point at the taxiway. Matter of fact, Eastern Air appears as though it's going to park. There it is. It's gone to a gate on the main ramp. So it has left its parking position on the southern ramp and is now going to park at the main ramp. You could see the tail of it there over that roof going into park. While the citation is rolling down the runway, there it is. And it's already in the air. And it's gone. There it is, it's gone. From ground to sky. Hey Gabat, you're watching from the Philippines. Thank you, man. Welcome, Yososkok. Where are you watching from, Yososkok? Welcome to my live. I know you have choice, brother. And thank you for choosing to stop by my live. Please like and share. And if you have not yet subscribed, both of you, you can subscribe to my channel at fireaxe_TV. I'm certain you will enjoy the contents that I bring. I do just bring fire service training, plane spotting, a few travel blogs, and some sightseeing. As I said to everybody, no politics, no gossip. It's a clean and friendly channel. Thank you all for viewing. We have gone 33 minutes of this live. I said I'm trying to bring you no less than an hour today. Well, the ground staff is pretty busy there, doing their thing. There they are. I hear another engine from the southern ramp steaming up. So we might see another departure from there soon. Oh, and if you notice, the skies are clearing up. This is a good sign. I'm now seeing blue skies instead of just gray clouds. I'm seeing blue skies in the distance with some clouds hanging, but it's not just all gray clouds now. That's good. And here comes another aircraft, another private jet, positioning at the taxiway to head to the runway. Hey, Bricked Up. Thank you, man, for joining the live. Here we go. Yes, sir. I know you have choices, bro, so thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like and share that others can stop by like yourself. And if you have not yet subscribed, my brother, I'm kindly asking you to subscribe to my channel at fireaxe_TV. You will enjoy the contents. Let's focus on this little aircraft a bit. It's getting ready to hit the taxiway. While the rest of the ramp is pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. There we go. Pretty quiet. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It rained earlier. The rain has ceased. Yes, Brick Up, some beautiful aircrafts for real, bro. Here is a landing, a Global Express. Just landed. Coming out of Whitman, Florida. And it's taxiing into the private FBO. I'm expecting another Global Express soon, coming out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. These business executives, they fly into this airport quite often. There's a Global Express being parked. Thank you everyone for liking the live. So one has just touched down and heading to park, and this other is now on the taxiway heading to the runway. There's another landing, a Beechcraft 1900 just landed, and this is coming out of Cape Haitian, Haiti. There it is. Taxiing to the main ramp, and it will be heading to the eastern part of the ramp to park. And there you see JetBlue have pushed back as well. So at least we are seeing some activities now. JetBlue has pushed back, getting ready for departure. While the Beechcraft 1900 just arrived from Cape Haitian. And this global is now on the runway, heading to the threshold for departure. If you notice, the windsock has now picked up. So we have some semblance of wind speed now. And it has picked up considerably in a short time, because it's almost stretched out. While the private aircraft is heading down the runway, in preparation for departure. JetBlue, the tug is now being disconnected. So he can start his journey to the taxiway and then onto the runway. The private jet has made its 180 and now starts its journey down the runway for takeoff. Here it comes. Building momentum. Building momentum. Nose wheel is up already. And it's gone. It's in the air. The skies have cleared up considerably. So now I can't say they're in the cloud. That aircraft is now caressing the skies. Nice takeoff. While the Beechcraft 1900 has parked at the far eastern part of the ramp and will be disembarking soon. There's JetBlue. The tug is now disconnected. The marshal has removed the final piece and they are clearing the area. And you notice the wing marshals, they have cleared the area already. JetBlue heading into JFK Airport. 3 hours plus flight, and they'll be landing in JFK. And you can see another private aircraft has taken up position in the taxiway. It's obviously waiting instructions from the ATC to depart. Yes, brick up. The JetBlue is a 319. It's an Airbus 319. You can see the shape of the nose brick up. The Boeings, they have a shorter cut on the nose, and the oleo leg is shorter. So the wheels are lower. The Airbus, they are taller up. And a curved nose. So you're correct. And there's another landing coming in. There you have it. It's the next Global Express that's coming out of St. Vincent. Nice touchdown. Let's look at the nose wheel. Nose wheel is down. Global Express out of St. Vincent. There it is. Nice touchdown. Breakdown nice. We'll be making it 180. Whilst the flight from Cape Haitian has disembarked, passengers are heading to the terminal building. And at the same time, JetBlue is rolling down, heading to the threshold of the runway. And the private jet is coming across another citation, and it's now on the runway. So the citation will be departing before JetBlue. So JetBlue will be at the holding position down there until this one departs. While the Global Express that just landed has made its 180 and is now coming up to head to the southern ramp to park. You're watching this plane spotting on Fire Axe TV. Please like, subscribe, and share. You can subscribe to the channel at fireaxe_TV. You will not regret the contents that we share with you. Global Express heading into park. Nice aircraft. It has now turned into the parking area. Whilst at the threshold of the runway is the next private jet that will departing soon. It's making its 180, as you can see. There it goes. It's about taking off. And it has started its journey down the runway. It's gaining momentum. Just past JetBlue, and it's in the air already. Early takeoff. There you go. In the skies. Another beautiful departure. While JetBlue is at the holding point, if JetBlue is holding, that means behind those clouds could be the ATR coming out of Nassau. Let's see what's behind the cloud. But JetBlue is patiently waiting right there. And this ATR here is now steaming up, ready for pushback. So we have seen quite a bit of activities in the few short minutes we are here. Yes, Brick, I love the prop aircraft as well. For some reason, I consider them safer. I prefer to be on them. They're a bit slower, but I think they're safer should we have any unfortunate incident. These aircraft can glide for a considerably good distance, and that's what I love about them. Intercollegial lights are on, so it's ready to go. Yes, we can see another landing coming in. That is why JetBlue is waiting. There you go. And this is the ATR out of Bahamas, ATR 72, out of Nassau, Bahamas. Coming in. No. This is Sunrise. An Embraer 120 Sunrise. Did not see it on my radar. This is coming out of Cape Haitian. Sunrise Airline. Coming out of Cape Haitian. I was expecting the ATR from Bahamas to be next in line. And this ATR 43 has now pushed back and preparing to take its departure. While Sunrise is coming in to park at the eastern ramp here. Thank you, Glenny Todd, for subscribing. I just see the notification. I appreciate your subscription. As soon as I'm off the live, I will find your channel and subscribe to you as well. Here is the Embraer 120 coming into park. Brick up another prop aircraft. Whilst JetBlue has made his way onto the ramp, onto the runway. Yes, bricked up. This is the Brasilia Embraer 120. You know aircrafts, bro. Sounds like you're an aircraft lover. Taking his position right beside another Brasilia. Embraer 120. So the tug is disconnected of this ATR 43. One engine has started, and in the meantime, let's zoom up on JetBlue, making its 180 at the threshold. Has now made 180 and it's ready for takeoff. And it has not wasted any time. It is rolling down the runway. Gaining momentum. Gaining momentum. And it's passing by us now. Hear the sound of that General Electric engines. The nose is up. And it's off the ground. And it's gone. Hi, Terry Taylor. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate your viewership. So let's give some attention to this ATR. Both engines are now on. United Airlines should be here anytime too. Coming out of Newark Liberty Airport, that should be coming in anytime. Also the ATR 72, Bahamas Air, coming out of Nassau. And just landing here is the Twin Otter, Inter-Caribbean Twin Otter, coming out of South Caicos. It's coming to park on the eastern part of the ramp. Another safe one. This particular aircraft, the wheels are always out. So you know if you have any difficulties. Landing gear problem is not one of them, because the landing gears are always out. A bit slower, but I consider it safer. There she is coming in. And the marshal is running. To give him guidance. It's waiting on the marshal. And now it's rolling up again. And here is the ATR, has now taken position on the taxiway, waiting for the runway, but it can't use the runway because a flight is coming in. Let me see if I can zoom this up. A flight is coming in. There she is. This look like United. Yes. Yeah, this is United. Coming in from Newark Liberty Airport. It is. And it's almost on the ground. And she has touched down. United has touched down safely. The nose wheel is down. She's rolling down the runway. It's gonna make its 180 and then head to the parking ramp to disembark. There it is, making its 180. Hi, Ty Gonoris. Welcome to the live. Hi, Albus JBC. Welcome to the live. Welcome, Terry Taylor. Welcome, Brick Up. Thank you all for your viewership and your subscription as well. I do appreciate you guys. Meanwhile, United Airlines, it's a Boeing 737 200 series. It's coming into park. Here she is. So we have seen a few landings today, and we have seen a few takes off in this plane spotting. I'm so happy to be able to bring you this. Please remember to like and share the live, and kindly subscribe to my channel at FireAxe_TV. I am Philip, and I promise to always bring you clean contents that you can enjoy. As I always say on my channel, no politics, no gossip. It is where travel meets training. So I provide for you and present to you fire service training, some travel, plane spotting, and sightseeing. And that's how I'll grow this channel. United is coming to park right in front of us. You can see the head marshal directing, and oh, that's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. To precision. Well done, marshals. Well done, captain. And the engines are toning down. And they're off. Meanwhile, the ATR is waiting. But they're waiting because there's another landing taking place. This, by the shape of this is the ATR Bahamas Air. Yes, this is Bahamas Air ATR 72 coming out of Nassau, Bahamas. Another propped aircraft, prop engine. And it's on the ground. Let's follow it a bit. Yes, it's on the ground. Bahamas Air. ATR 72. Heading down to make its 180. To come and park at the western end of the ramp. So an ATR 72 has just landed, heading into parking, and an ATR 43 Inter-Caribbean is trying to head out. Fuel truck in position there for refueling while United is disembarking. Here we go, the ATR 72. And the ground handlers are getting in position to clean this plane after it is deplaned. Bahamas Air, ATR 72. It's a bit longer than the, if you look at it, and look at that one, this one is the 43, this one is the 72. The 72 is a bit longer. Here are two private jets rolling down the runway, heading to takeoff. Now, one is a private jet, and this one is Caicos Express. That should be coming in, heading to the eastern part of the ramp. Let me watch it. Yes, that's coming into the eastern part of the ramp. While the private jet is heading to the threshold of the runway for takeoff, and Bahamas Air is parking, and Inter-Caribbean ATR 43 is still waiting to hit the runway. This small craft is using just a portion of the runway, short takeoff. It has started its journey. It's heading down. Heading down. Nose wheel up. And it's gone. There you go. And now the ATR 43 is heading to the runway for departure. Yes, Brick Up, outstanding marshalling for this plane. And the captain was good. Perfect parking. Aircraft now being disembarked while we watch the ATR heading to the threshold of the runway for takeoff. The next flight I'm looking for is American Airlines coming out of Miami. It should be here about 11:53. Let's see if it will be on time. And the ATR 43 is not using all the runway at all. 3/4. It's another short takeoff plane because they are designed that way. And it's a start its journey after a long wait. And it has picked up momentum so quick. There we go. There we go. And it's up in the air. Very smooth. ATR 43. has now departed after a long wait, but it's safely on her way. And in the distance, I can see another landing light coming. There you go, another landing light there. Cannot identify this aircraft from this distance. But it's coming in about 500 feet off the ground. It's moving in quite smoothly. Nice touching down. It's touching down and it's on the ground. Nose wheel down. Oh, this is a 402 local aircraft. Cessna 402 Caicos Express coming out of Grand Turk. It's going to the eastern part of the ramp for parking. There it is. There it is. Slowly now turning into the taxiway, and then we'll make a right turn and head to the parking area. Thank you, Brick Up. Have a good rest of the day as well, man. I'll be logging off in another few minutes as well. I'm just waiting to see the American airline out of Miami land, and then probably Air Canada, and then I log off. Thank you for your viewership, bro. Please hit the notification bell that when I go back live, you'll be notified. And please remember, if you haven't done so as yet, to subscribe to my channel at fireaxe_TV. And share it with others too, that they will subscribe. Thank you, bro. Aircraft being refueled, and that one they're being serviced by the maintenance department. They're making their checks. To the far end, refueling taking place. Hi, Mark One Full. Mark One Full. Welcome to my live, bro. Thank you for viewing. I appreciate you. We could see another ATR there, pushing back another ATR 43 Inter-Caribbean. heading to somewhere in the Caribbean. That came in from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica earlier. Probably heading to the DR now. Puerto Plata. Being pushed back by the tug. Meanwhile, coming from the southern ramp is this single engine aircraft. Heading into Amber's Keys. One of our sister islands. This ramp is still loaded. Here comes another jet rolling down the runway, preparing for takeoff. Where are you watching from, Mark Full One? The small craft is taking us short takeoff. There it is. Short takeoff. And it's gracefully up in the air. There you go. Amber's Keys. While the ATR is waiting, both engines are on, and the private jet has made its 180 and it's ready to depart. Tug is going back from the ATR 43. The private jet is on its way, tunneling down the runway, gaining momentum. And the nose wheel is up, and it's off the ground, and it's gone. There you go. From ground to sky. While the ATR is slowly rolling to the holding point, you can see there. But another landing is taking place. I glimpse the light. Let me see if I can zoom in on the light. Yes. This could be the American airline out of Miami. Let me see. Yes, it is American airline out of Miami. It's touching down. It's touching down. Touching down. Nice landing. American airline out of Miami. Here it is. break down quite quickly. This is a pilot who is used to this airport. That was a quick breakdown. Rolling to make its 180 to head to the parking. And while it's turning around, the ATR has now taken a position on the runway. There you have it. The American will be coming to park right here. The marshals are already in place. And the ATR, this one also is using just a portion of the runway. So he's just waiting for the American Airlines that have just landed to taxi off the runway, which it's doing now, and then he will use the strip. Whilst the cleaners from United Airlines have completed their task and is now exiting the aircraft. So this aircraft is ready for boarding. The American Airlines is being parked. Plane spotting coming to you live on Fire Axe TV. I'm Philip, and I'm thankful for your viewership. And I also ask that you like the live and share the live. And please subscribe to my channel at fireaxe_TV if you haven't done so as yet. I will find you as soon as I am off the live and subscribe to your channel as well. Thank you, my peeps. I appreciate you. Passengers heading to the eastern ramp. And there goes the ATR, taxiing down the runway for takeoff. There it is. There it is. And it's gracefully up and away from ground to sky to somewhere in the world. ATR 43. You could see our fire trucks in the building there. And look to the eastern part of the ramp. Eastern air is now being pushed back. Getting ready for departure. Hey, Roots Sardix. I am in Providencialis, Turks and Caicos, bro. Where are you? Welcome to my live. And thank you for viewing. Say where you viewing from. American Airlines just landed. Bahamas Air landed earlier. Wow, Roots, you're in London. Okay, Turks and Caicos Islands, would be a British overseas territory. So I'm in Turks and Caicos Island on the island of Providenciales, where the main airport is, and it's British West Indies. So it's an overseas territory. UK would be the motherland for these islands. Waiting the departure of Eastern Air from these beautiful by nature islands. As I said to everyone, if you have planned your vacation and have not included visiting the Turks and Caicos, you're missing out. This is like paradise. Nice turquoise water, beautiful ambience, friendly people, good weather. Make sure you book your ticket and head this way. You'll be welcome. My beautiful subscribers and viewers, you're watching this plane spotting on Fire Axe TV. As I said before, I'm Philip, your host. Please like the live, share the live, and I'm asking you all to subscribe to my channel at fireaxe_TV. I will continue to bring you great contents. This channel is where travel or training meets travel. No politics, no gossip, strictly professional fire service training, airplane spotting, travel, and sightseeing. You will enjoy the contents as I present them. So feel free to subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for your viewership. And wow, United is being boarded already. That was quick. That was quick. Turnaround time is very quick. United Air, Eastern Air is waiting. So I'm wondering if there's a flight coming in. I'm not seeing any landing light out there because it's pretty cloudy. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy out there. So a flight could be coming in behind the cloud. Hence, Eastern Air is waiting. But let's see. I'm expecting 2 flights. Air Canada out of Toronto and American Airlines out of Charlotte. So Eastern Air, I keep saying United. Eastern Air is now taxiing to the taxiway and appears to be heading for the runway as well. It's moving fast, so it's heading for the runway. Yes, it's heading for the runway. It's heading to the threshold now. Eastern Air heading to the runway. It has now reached the threshold and has made its 180-degree turn, and it's ready for takeoff. It's now facing us. Whilst this Beechcraft 1900 is also getting ready to depart. And Eastern Air has started its journey down the runway. You can hear the engine from the distance. It's gaining momentum, and it's passing by us now. And there you go. And it's up and away. There you have it. Whilst the Beechcraft is now positioned at the taxiway, waiting. And it has rolled onto the runway. And it will be using just a portion of the runway for its departure. And while that Beechcraft is preparing for takeoff, there you have it. There's also another Beechcraft that is taxiing out. One is taxiing out, one is taking off. Up in the air and away. While this one is taxiing away, but you can also see in the distance, I'm seeing a landing light now. And this should be Air Canada coming out of Toronto. Let's see if I'm correct. It looks like Air Canada. Yes. It's almost on the ground. And it is down. And yes, it's Air Canada. coming out of Pearson International Airport, Toronto, Canada. Another safe landing. It's gonna make its 180 and head to the western end of the parking ramp to take up its position at the gate there. Please remember to like the live and share it as well. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to @fireaxe_TV and continue to enjoy the contents that I bring to you guys. And thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your subscription. I know you have choices. For the fact that you stopped by me, it is my responsibility to say thank you. Air Canada make its 180 and it's heading down to the parking ramp. Whilst at this taxiway waiting is Kicks Express Beechcraft 1900 waiting to take position on the runway. The next flight I'm looking for landing is American Airlines out of Charlotte. Let's see how far that is. Well, Air Canada is slowly making its way down. The maple leaf of Air Canada. And the Beechcraft 1900 has taken a position on the ramp, on the runway rather. And it's making its way down. Seems like it's rolling to the hangar. This is not a takeoff. It's moving too slow. It's heading to the hangar. It's not a takeoff. It's just using the runway to head to the hangar. Well, Air Canada is heading to its parking gate, and United is being boarded. Thank you, my people, for liking the live. I'm seeing the persons liking the live. Thank you, thank you. I've seen additional viewers. Welcome to my channel at Fireaxe TV. I appreciate your viewership. I see a South Korean flag. Somebody, South Korean is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There goes Air Canada parking. Bahamas here, still there. American Airlines there. United Airlines being boarded. Inter-Caribbean, Twin Otter. Inter-Caribbean, Brasilia Ambria 120. And Sunrise Ambria 120. And to the end there, we can see Caicos Express Beechcraft 1900. And also Caicos Express 2 Cessna 402s. Ramp nicely occupied, more than I expected today. There goes another landing light. I'm expecting American Airlines out of Charlotte. And this look like it. Yes, it is. I can see it from a distance. Almost on the ground. Touching down. Less than 50 feet off the ground. Touching down. Nice landing. And it is American Airlines indeed. Coming out of Charlotte. Nose wheel is down. Heading down to make its 180 to head to the parking lot. While Sunrise Airline, doors are closed, one engine has started and is preparing to leave. Hey Rodolphe Torini, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining, my brother. I appreciate your viewership. Please like the live and share that others will come in and enjoy what we are presenting as well. And Rodolphe, please, you can subscribe to my channel. I would be appreciative at FireAxe_TV. I know you will enjoy the content. American Airlines has made its 180. Just landed from Charlotte Douglas International Airport. It's making its way to the parking ramp. Sunrise is ready to leave. The marshal is in place. And soon it will be taxiing to the taxiway to use the active as soon as clearance is given. United is still being boarded. This looks like the final set of passengers going on. Hey Yolanda, hello, welcome, welcome. Hey Alexander, Ra, welcome. Thank you for joining my live. Please like and share. And if you guys have not subscribed as yet, please subscribe to my channel at FireAxe_TV. Brandon Wagner, bless you, my brother. Thank you for joining my live. I know you guys have choices. You can go to anybody's live, but you have chosen to stop by me today, and I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. American Airlines have just taxied into this taxiway, heading to the parking ramp. There it goes, American Airlines. The rear step has moved away from United Airlines and the rear door is closed. They're moving away the step, that rear door is closed. Another Beechcraft, 1900, the last one on the parking ramp, is now taxiing out, heading to one of the taxiways to take up position. And Sunrise Airline, their Embraer 120 is also taxiing out, preparing for departure. Whilst American Airlines is heading into being marshaled into the parking area. The next commercial flight I'm looking for is the Delta airline coming out of Atlanta. So Caicos Express Beechcraft 1900 is on the runway, and Sunrise Embraer 120 is taxiing to take up position at the taxiway, while the fuel truck is heading to do what they do best, refueling. So you're seeing these plane spotting live on Fire Axe TV. As soon as I catch the Delta out of Atlanta, I will be closing off the live to get some things done. As always, my wonderful subscribers, my new subscribers, and my viewers, thank you for taking time out to be on this live with me. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your subscription. As soon as I'm off, I will search your channel and subscribe to you as well. Thank you so much. Caicos Express Beechcraft 1900 is now rolling down the runway for takeoff. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. And it's off the ground already. Gracefully off. And it's now caressing the skies. And it's gone. Another good takeoff. Whilst United that we saw landed early on and disembarked has now boarded. Steps are removed. Doors are closed. And it's ready to push back. On the runway, mid-runway, is the Embraer 120. Awaiting instructions to take off. The ATR 72 Bahamas Air is also pushing back. That was a quick turnaround. Sunrise on the runway for some time. Wonder what is happening. And it's now taking off. The Brasilia Umbria 120 heading into Cape Haitian. Can't miss the sound of those engines. And it's off the ground. Gracefully up. There you go. And I'm seeing a landing light coming in. I'm not certain which one is this. But this could be the Delta airline that is coming out of Atlanta. You could see it there. And yes, that's Delta. Looking at the shape from this angle, that's Delta. Coming out of Atlanta. It's about 300 feet off the ground. It's touching down. Yes, it's definitely Delta Airlines. Almost on the ground. Rear landing gears have touched. Nose wheel is down. Delta Airline out of Atlanta. Heading to make its 180 to head to the parking ramp. So there you go. You have seen a few landings and a few takeoffs. And here is the United being pushed back in preparation for departure. Whilst Bahamas Air ATR 72 is waiting to depart as well. Hey Felix Rojas, welcome to my live, welcome to my channel. Thank you for your viewership. Please share the live. Like it and share the live, that others will see what we are enjoying this side. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your viewership and your subscription. Thank you. Yemas Arsan, welcome to the live. Thank you for viewing. Thank you. Like the live and share it. United Airlines being pushed back here. And Delta Airline rolling in to park. Nice picture here. Delta passes United. Beautiful picture. Nice. And while United is waiting for the tug to be disconnected, Delta has entered the taxiway for parking, and they will be parking right here in front of us, one gate away from us. And at the same time, Bahamas Air has hit the runway. So here comes Delta. The marshals are in place. It's rolling in nicely. Nose wheel properly on the center line. And rolling in nicely. Head marshal there. And he has stopped him. Very good marshalling. Very good marshalling. Whilst Bahamas Air is at the threshold of the runway, has just made its 180-degree turn and ready for takeoff. And it's wasting no time at all. It has started rolling down the runway. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Coming past by us soon. And the nose wheel is up already. And it's off the ground completely. And there it go. Bahamas Air. ATR 72. Heading into Nassau, Bahamas. Nice. Whilst my last flight I will be spending with you is the departure of the United Airlines heading back into New York. United Airlines. From Provo to New York, New Jersey. Tugs pushed back already. Safety checks are being made. And I guess just now waiting on instruction from ATC when to taxi. And it's rolling off. There we go. This will be my last flight with you for this live. I really, really enjoy your company, people. So many of you joined the live today. So many of you like the live today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate every last one of you. For those who have not subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe to @fireaxe_TV. I will continue to bring you clean contents from FireAxe TV. As I said, it is the channel where training meets travel, with a few sightseeing and plane spotting. I hope you enjoy this live as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you again, everybody. Let's see this United Airline off, and then we're out. Clearance is given, so it's heading to the runway right away. Taxiing down. Every time I come to do a live, if I say I'm doing 30 minutes, you guys are so engaging. I end up doing 50 or 60 minutes. If I said I'm doing an hour, you guys so engage me that I go over an hour. I really, really appreciate my subscribers and my viewers. You keep me enjoy doing this. Thank you so much. Welcome, Wailamas Arslan, or Arslan, if I pronounce it right. Thank you for joining. I'm about to end the live, but at least you catch a part of it. Thank you so much. I also encourage you to like the live and share it. And subscribe to my channel, please, at fireaxe_TV. United Airlines start its departing down the runway, heading into Newark, New Jersey. As I close off this live, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy our last flight. United Airlines, there she goes. There she goes. The nose wheel is up already, and that baby is off the ground. And she's going up and up and up and up and up. And watch her now caressing the skies. Beautiful. Until my next live, or until I see you again, take care and peace out. United Airlines, hitting the skies, heading into Newark, New Jersey from Providenciales. It was a pleasure, guys, bringing this live to you. See you soon in another live. Airlines and Air Canada. And stern side here, you have two Intercaribbeans, the Twin Otter and the Umbriel. Then you have two Cessna down there, 402. And then the southern ramp is still fairly occupied. Take care, people. Stay safe too, Brandon. Stay safe. I'm out. I'm out. Next time,